My sister-in-law bragged about betraying my brother for years, so I collected every screenshot of her affairs. Now, he's sobbing over her texts, but I'm scared that he'll take the razors out again. They live in a rural area, and I was worried about him driving and being alone. I also set up a spare room in my house for him to stay in. I have to say that I am so proud of this man. He was calm and level-headed. He told us not to worry and that his mind and conscience were clear. I told him I was afraid to tell him because I knew how much it had hurt him, and because of his past depression and how it had damaged his mental health. My sister and I told him we love him and that he's the kindest, most loyal person and brother. He's always looked after us and looks after everyone. He thanked us for telling him and said everything would be okay. I made him promise that he would be careful, look after himself, and wouldn't hurt himself or her. Later that night, I went to check on him, and he came out to talk and give me a hug. He said his wife wasn't holding back and was coming clean about all of it. He said that after the torture he's been putting his body through with training and boxing, this feels like nothing in comparison. He's in shock, of course, and in a world of pain, but he's so mentally strong. This is the most horrible thing I've ever had to do, and I feel so sad for him. We said we'd support whichever decision he makes and that we wouldn't tell a soul about it if he chooses to stay with her and wants to keep it private. Thanks to everyone who commented and gave me advice. I desperately needed to talk about it. Relevant comments. Commenter 1, if he chooses to stay, it would be detrimental to his health. She wasn't cheating one time or for a few months, but for the entire marriage. OP, I truly hope he doesn't stay. I can't imagine that he will now that he knows how long it's been going on for. I think if he does in the short term, it will ultimately end in divorce regardless. Does Op's brother have any children with his wife? OP, they don't have children, thank goodness. Commenter 2, that's great to hear. Were there any warning signs? Did you get the impression she was not really into him, had a lot of time she spent away from him that was unaccounted for? OP, he said that she's been secretive with her phone for a long time and that there are comments that have been made here and there that he's never been able to shake. He knew deep down, I think. She also lost her license for drunk driving a few years ago while she was on her way to a hotel to see another guy. He said he never understood how she missed the turn on her route home. There's a lot there. I think he'll put the pieces together once he starts reflecting on it.